What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pokemon Flame War, where we choose our favorite among similar Pokemon and argue why they are better than their competitors. My name is Boopat, formerly known as Rinnecoon, and I'll be hijacking this series. And today, we're looking at our favorite water-type starters, and I'm joined today by none other than the man that I stole this series from, DOOMASECT. Go ahead and let us know who you've chosen to argue on behalf of.
Kyogre, because he is the best, but actually Marina. And, yeah, it's gonna be great. Let's do this, guys.
Get out. Also joining us today is my good friend Pando. Welcome to the series and tell us who you've chosen.
How goes it, everybody? I'm here to throw down with my choice today of water starters with Gator for alligator.
And I, of course, will be backing the OG Turtle Tank Blastoise. So I'll get started off. What sounds better than an adorable little mutant squirrel turtle? When it grows cannons on its back. Blastoise might not have a great HP stat at 79, but his thick shell gives him a good boost to both his defense and special defense at 100 and 105 respectively. His attack and special attack are somewhat lacking at 83 and 85, but he actually matches Feraligator's speed and is actually faster than Marina. Blastoise also has this sweet little hidden ability called Rain Dish, which heals 1/16 of his maximum health per turn as long as it's raining. And he also has access to the move Dark Pulse and Flash Cannon, which is a big plus in my book. And I think he's a little bit more well-rounded than the rest, although he is definitely geared for defense. Alright, Doomasect, let's hear why your choice is the best. Why is Marina indeed water waifu?
Well, first, I need to tell everybody a story about Doomasect and the Pokemon games. One day, these games came out called Sun and Moon, and then Doomasect was just never heard from on YouTube ever again, mostly because these games ravaged his expectations so badly that he flat out lost most of his interest in Pokemon. However, among all these Pokemon that were just crap, a couple of individuals stood as beacons of light in this ocean of complete and utter crap. Marina is one of these Pokemon. Now, Marina holds the highest special attack of all non-Mega starter Pokemon, unless you count Ash Greninja, and I don't because I refuse to acknowledge that thing's existence. Marina holds the Fairy type, which goes great with its Water type. It negates the Fairy type's biggest weakness to Steel typing, and gives it its complete immunity to Dragon type. It also holds resistances to Fighting, Dark, Ice, Bug, Water, and Fire types, all of which are popular offensive types. And with a base special defense of 116, Marina is a special wall with a cannon mounted on top of that wall. And if you're really that concerned about pesky poison types, just teach it Psychic. Bitches love Psychic.
Alright, Panda, tell us why Feraligator is top croc.
Gator is a badass with a base attack of 105 and 100 defense. He can take a punch and deal it back with no problem. Unfortunately, with 85 hit points, 79 special attack, and 83 special defense, he's lacking a little, but with a decent speed of 78, if he gets that first hit, you won't last long. He also has an ability that will increase the damage of any attack with an added effect, so a move like Crunch will not make an opponent flinch, but he will get a 30% damage boost. With a pretty good move list ranging from Fighting, Dark, and Ice for a natural set, to Ground, Dark, Dragon, Poison, and Ghost for teachable moves, if Gator also gets a type advantage on top of his power mixed with his ability, not even a max revive will get your Pokemon back.
Alright, up next we have our counterpoints. While Blastoise and Feraligator share a very similar moveset, only ranging a few attacks, Marina doesn't have quite as large of a move pool. Of course, it makes up for that with being able to learn a wider range of move types. Having Fairy type as its second type also adds a weakness to Poison, and loses its resistance to Steel. Unfortunately, I'm a little biased to Feraligator as he does hold a special place in my heart thanks to Gold and Silver. But his lacking special attack and special defense are a cause for concern. Having more HP won't help when you can't take an effective attack. And the opposite is true for Marina. She lacks basic attack and defense sorely, and once again speed.
Okay, let's start with the Pokemon from the overrated generation. For a Pokemon with cannons duct taped to its back, Blastoise sure doesn't like to dish out a lot of damage. Having evened out offensive stats looks really good on paper, and yeah, it means you can either invest in being a special attacker or a physical attacker, But keep in mind, when you do both, you can't do one as well. It also weighs nearly double Primarina's weight, which makes it a prime target for the popular move Grass Knot. Feraligatr also gets hit with this, being even heavier than Blastoise. Now, while Feraligatr can hit much harder than Blastoise can, it still can't hit as hard as Primarina. Feraligatr has the worst special defense of all three of these, which is a problem. Electric types are very well known for two things, speed and high special attack stats. None of these three Pokemon are going to outspeed an electric type. So when it comes to hoping that you're going to survive a hit from one of these, you need high special defense.
Turtle Tank is pretty strong, but with F-Gator's armor-piercing jaws, he doesn't stand a chance. Even though I have a soft spot for Blastoise, he's pretty much all nostalgia. He can't match F-Gator's raw power, and with the same speed, it's hard to say who would get the first strike. But with F-Gator, he would leave much more of a mark. Water Waifu is pretty good, but she is too slow and far too squishy to pose a threat. Even though she gets much more variety for moves, Primarina can deal a decent punch given the right situation, but F-Gator is consistent. In short, I pretty much believe F-Gator will walk away from any fight with scratches, but a pretty full belly.
So who do you think is the better of these three? Be sure to let us know who and why in the comments below. And I'd like to thank DOOMASECT and Panda for joining me today in this Hijack series, which will be appearing on my channel from now on because, you know, DOOMASECT, as he aforementioned, has pretty much lost all interest in Pokemon stuff because Sun and Moon fucked things up. But anyways, be sure to like and subscribe.
Thanks a lot, Sun and Moon.
Be sure to like and subscribe for future dick measuring contests with Pokemon Flame Wars. Take care and remember to use Rock Smash!
Watch out for bears.